That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Now here's Paul. Crowder, the pass to Booker. And stolen by Simmons. Now Cincinnati moving it up. And the dunk by Hachimura.
He's such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Doncic left side. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Here's Paul. The shot, no good. Good defensive work there by Young. Cincinnati leading by 21. And Simmons slams it in.
I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack.
Paul passes to Crowder. Just his first attempt. Hachimura with it. Bridges covering. Offensive rebound. Hachimura kicks to Young. Good. Nice job down low. Young's got 8 points.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Pass to Bridges. He feeds it to Paul. Shot clock at 5. The pass to Booker. Over Doncic. And that one goes long. A nice shot by Young. 10 points for him.
And some crafty inside play from Young. Finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Poked away. To the middle. Here's Crowder. And Ayton throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Shot's good from Young.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Young with the steal. And the shot is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Booker. Bridges finds Ayton. Back to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Hachimura. Bridges misses. And here's Cincinnati. Inside. Shoots. And it's Bull that time on the assist by Young. Bull's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Paul passes to Booker. Pulls up on the elbow. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, great execution there to turn around such a difficult shot to defend.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Biyombo is checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Payne in for Paul. Count it.
And tonight is why Young is an all-star. He's got incredible scoring ability. Trey can shoulder the load on that end.
Now here's Payne. And Johnson now top of the key. The three-pointer, no good. Up top, Simmons. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And 12 points for Ben Simmons.
You know, to me, it looks like Simmons is sometimes better at scoring through contact. Excellent concentration there.
Young, nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And Doncic throws it down.
Nice work there from Doncic. Saw an opportunity to cash in and didn't let it go awry.
Pass to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Landry Shamet checked in for Booker. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Passes to Shamet. Poke loose. And here's Young. 22 points for him. Shots good by Simmons. 14 points for Ben Simmons.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 5 on the clock. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And Phoenix making a change here. Washington's checked in.
Dwayne Washington Jr.
Just 2 to shoot. Craig got a hand on it.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender. Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Now, here's Washington. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Okogie's checked in for Phoenix.
Substitution for the Suns, Josh Okogie.
We've got 1:18 left in the first. Washington with it. Now Bol defending. 5 to shoot. Here's Biyombo. Bucket is good.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Right side Simmons. Trying to get open is Hachimura. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist from Young.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Okogie. To the paint. Here's Biyombo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, the upside of Biyombo is impressive. An undersized center who makes up for a really great heart, especially on defense.
2 shots.
Lee's checked in for Cameron Johnson. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Doncic. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Doncic has got his second basket.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And it's Washington missing. Now here is Hachimura. He's covered by Shamet. Another shot. The pass to Young. Trying to find Hachimura. Gets it to him.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
Cincinnati shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. The free throw off from Hachimura. We're at the end of the first quarter. What a blowout already in this one.
61.
Cincinnati ahead,
11.
running away with this one. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for yours.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from Cincinnati, guys, what are you seeing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. You've got Lee. Also, Washington out there. Landry Shamet is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 4 spot. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Young. Down low. Doncic with the bucket. 6 points for Luka Doncic.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
So for the Suns, Mikal Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet, and Paul subbed in for Washington. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Bridges outside. Lee passes to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 to shoot. Bridges, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land.
3.
Bridges has got himself on the board with 3 there. To the inside, Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And the scary thing is, Hachimura is going to keep getting better. Games like this prove how special he can be.
Inside, here's Doncic. The basket good off the assist from Young. Doncic has got 8 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
The three-pointer is right on target.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
And that one, good.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Suns. Cameron Payne comes in for Chris Paul. To the middle, here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
Phoenix making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Booker in for Damian Lee. Right wing. Here's Hachimura. Yep, that one goes. Hachimura's got 19 points.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team. And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Oh, that's blocked. And so the ball's out of bounds. Craig touched it last. And Phoenix making a change. Okogie's checked in. And here's Cincinnati to the paint. Here's Doncic. Young trying to break free. That's good from Doncic on the assist from Young.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Now here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. Booker's shot is good.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Here's Hachimura. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Here's Okogie. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. Hachimura's got 5 rebounds tonight. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Ayton, the pass to Okogie.
And that's terrific D by Hachimura. He's shown he has the strength and length to match up against almost anyone.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Ayton with it. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Okogie. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Ball.
That one is on Bull.
Okogie is such a tough matchup inside, in part because he's got long arms to go with tremendous athleticism.
The Suns shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first one falls. Robinson's checked in for Bull. And Phoenix also making a switch. Jay Crowder's checked in for Cameron Johnson. So he gets them both.
Well, you know, Okogie has quickly proven himself to be a dynamic player. He flies around the floor looking for ways to help out his team at both ends, which is quite impressive for a young guy like him.
And look at hanging in the air, double pumped, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow.
And what a beautiful move it was that he picked.
Now here's Payne. Here's Ayton. Lays it up off the glass. Ayton's got 6.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Basket counts.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. On the wing, Booker fires the 3, and there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
He's the prototype when you look at shooting guards. And Book can get buckets with and without dominating the ball.
Giannis, he's checked in for Cincinnati. Booker comes in for Doncic. And the Suns also making a change. Biombo's checked in.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Down low. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Okogie. Kicks it to Payne. Stolen by Robinson. Booker against Booker. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint. Just working hard to get to his shot.
That's tipped. Payne with it. Out guarded by Giannis. Booker looking around. Clock at 6. No good that time. Good D by Booker. And so it's Young who brings it up for Cincinnati. Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Torrey Craig. David, what's the status?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Suns. I'm told that he has a sprained finger, and right now they've got ice on it to try and help with the swelling. He will not return to the game, and he may not be back on the court for a couple of games so he can heal up. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Now here's Payne. Feeds it to Booker. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by Trae Young. Young's got his 4th rebound in this one. That's good from Booker on the assist by Young. Booker's got his second bucket of the game to go. Young inside. Working on Payne. Shots good from Young.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
Payne passes to Okogie. Now here's Biyombo, guarded by Robinson. Booker against Booker. Over Booker. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 12.
And because of that high basketball IQ he possesses, Booker takes great shots, and he knows the value of the mid-range game.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Young with the steal. He takes it in. Chalk up 2 there. Young's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient. Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
Trae Young.
That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And Cincinnati making a change here. Anthony's checked in. And for the Suns, Landry Shamet's checked in for Okogie. Washington comes in for Devin Booker. And Paul subbed in for Cameron Payne. Now, here's Washington.
Cincinnati foul.
Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
First personal foul. 5th team
For
foul.
Phoenix, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Dwayne Washington.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
Washington hits them both. Now, here is Young. 37 points for him. There's the drive. It's Young on the wing. Here's Anthony. Carmelo throws it down.
Wow. Just wow. I mean, Anthony letting that creativity shine through on that finish.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Washington against Booker. And stolen by Booker. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. And finished off by Robinson.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
What a move, showing off the handles there.
Paul kicks to Washington. Passes it to Shamet. Back to Washington. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And Phoenix making a change here. Bridges checks in.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Robinson with the block. They retain possession. So it's Cincinnati now. Young outside. Anthony kicks to Young. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Bridges. Takes it out to Booker. Some nice passing here by Cincinnati. Good on the shot. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Now, here's Bridges. He has 6. They need this, and he slams it one-handed.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
So it's Cincinnati now. The Suns getting the bucket. Back to Robinson. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Robinson's got 6.
The defense trying to pull out every single stop it can against Robinson inside, but his size and strength, too much for him.
Washington, that's good. Young looking around. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree.
And so it's Cincinnati holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So with George on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Antetokounmpo out there with Anthony. And it's Young. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Paul against Young. Out to Anthony. Booker inside. Young dishes to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Giannis. Count the basket. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
You know, I think you got to push Giannis further away if you're the defender there. I mean, he's just too big of a threat inside.
And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak.
Young passes to Robinson. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Paul looking over the floor. Bridges finds Paul. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Good defensive work there by Young. Anthony Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Young.
And this close into the cup, Anthony makes it look easy. Nice soft touch on that one.
Paul passes to Ayton. He kicks it to Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. Out of bounds. Cincinnati takes possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Young passes to Booker. He can't get it to go. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Robinson. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Takes it from 10. The shot by Paul, no good. And so it's Young who brings it up for Cincinnati. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. To the inside. Here's Paul. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Inside. Here's Ayton. Bridges outside. To stop the drought. Offensive rebound. Crowder the pass to Ayton. Second chance shot. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
You know, so much hype
First
around
team
Ayton.
foul.
Has that rare combination of
Suns.
NBA-ready body, productivity,
Taking 2
and
shots.
upside. Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Suns. Lee comes in for Booker.
And the Admiral, David Robinson, a big-time threat to dunk it down. Can't give this 7'1" center any room down low.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Young big
foul.
men, though, often
Second
struggle
team foul.
to find consistency. But
the
you
line
look
for
at
the
Ayton's
Suns.
first 4 seasons,
DeAndre
the
Ayton.
numbers are almost identical year to year.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
First
And he's
personal
got
foul.
all the tools.
First team foul.
Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
He's off on the second.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Catches the defense napping there. Those plays can be crushing.
Paul kicks to Lee. Tipped away. Ayton trying to break free. No good from Lee. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooter. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And finished off by Robinson.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Back to Ayton. Over in the corner, Paul. Over Young, trying to get open as Johnson. Phoenix, no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
On the wing, Bridges. Ayton trying to break free. Sinks that one from the post. Bridges has got 8. Bridges has gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Cincinnati.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And that one's good, Anthony.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Bridges against Anthony. Paul outside. Clock at 4. Bridges inside the 3-point line. Robinson pulls it in. And here's Cincinnati. They're on an 18-4 run. And that one's good, Anthony.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Anthony against Bridges. And here we go, Anthony heading to the hoop. And here we go. And finished off by Robinson.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Johnson outside. The pass to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end his cold spell. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. Young's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And that one is good. Anthony's got 10.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Young against Bridges. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up.
You can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Cincinnati.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Payne, he's checked in for Phoenix. Here's Young, and the shot goes in. Young's got 48.
And defensively, everyone wants to body up Young. And he expects that and has the body control to combat it.
Payne passes to Johnson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Now, here is Young. Guarded closer. Good on the bucket. Young's got 8 here in the quarter.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Now here's Payne, defended by Young. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. 52 points for Trae Young.
Nice find that time from Carmelo. We know he's a scorer, but that time did a good job finding the open teammate.
Payne dishes to Johnson. Out left to the wing. Washington against Booker. Now, here's Washington. D right on him.
And clearing the deck, Diagro. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
Okogie's checked in for Cameron Payne.
Okogie.
They have been really controlling this one. You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Young, Rambo trying to break free. Shots good from Young. Young's got 54 points. Got it. Good job in the low post.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Washington passes to Shamet. Now Cincinnati moving it up. And Young with the basket on the assist from Booker. Young's got 16 points here in the second half. And it's the Suns with the ball. To end the run. And it's Washington missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Young, good.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
To the paint. Here's Okogie. Pass to Biyombo. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson, the pass to Okogie. Anthony with the block. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Trae Young again. 62 points for Trae Young.
You know, you can't afford to let Young slip by you, especially in these open floor situations. That is inviting trouble.
And up the floor again for Cincinnati, running the court. And there it is for him.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And stolen by Booker. Giannis high post. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
and still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Here's what Cincinnati's going with right now. Bol, he's checked in for Robinson. Kobe comes in for Booker, and it's Rose in for Trae Young. Washington kicks to Biyombo. Can they get it? And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot two.
Third personal
Biyombo plays with passion, enthusiasm down in the paint. Excellent at getting the defense to foul him inside.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Cincinnati. And here's Cincinnati. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Bol, the pass to Hachimura. Count that one. Hachimura's got 31.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look